Trev, we got to talk about it.
You always start this with, we got to talk about it.
Well, you never want to talk about it. You don't want to talk about it, which I get. You want to keep your private life private.
What makes you think I don't want to talk about it?
Obviously, you want to keep your private life private. You've been on record as saying you want to keep your private life private.
You're right. I do. But this is not, this is public.
Well, this has been public.
Knowledge.
This is public. So I feel like it's.
This is, I can still keep that part private, but this is public.
Hey, I'm going to enjoy it with you guys over here. So much fun.
Taylor and Travis. We all have seen how their love story rose from the ashes, right? It was nothing short of an unexpected surprise. Who expected Travis's harmless little confession to turn into a full-fledged relationship? But here we are. And things are just starting to heat up. But there is something nobody told you about the couple. Everything is not as transparent as it seems. It turns out Travis has not been as honest with his fans and followers as we would like to believe. He very smartly chose to share selective aspects of his relationship with Taylor.
Well, you never want to talk about it. You don't want to talk about it, which I get. You want to keep your private life private.
What makes you think I don't want to talk about it?
Because you want to keep your private life private. You've been on record as saying you want to keep your private life private.
You're right.
The rest, he is keeping to himself, including his growing obsession with the singer. Even when asked about his plans for the future or literally anything regarding Taylor, he coyly dismisses or plays around the subject. If that does not work, he blushes or smiles away. He basically avoids answering these questions. But we do see small snippets of his true side every now and then, just like the time when he was asked by the press if he was in love with Taylor Swift. He blushed to the roots and yet maintained his composure long enough to evade the media.
I'm gonna keep my personal relationship personal.
But don't worry, we have some people on our side who are keeping nothing under wraps, apart from paparazzi, of course. What's even better is that our source is an insider and has a front row ticket to the couple's life. Jason Kelce, Travis's brother, is the said source who is here to share explicit details. He seems just as curious about the celebrity couple as we are, and his curiosity is not a secret. As fans, we might not be able to pester Travis or Taylor for answers, but our savior Jason is doing our job just fine. He is asking his brother all the right questions in his podcast, which is how we can deduce the extent of Travis's obsession with Taylor.
I'm not gonna lie, I gave Kylie a heads up. The moment we got into the suite, I said, I'm taking my shirt off and I'm jumping out of that suite. And she said, Jason, don't you dare. I was like, hey, just letting you know what's happening. I'm not asking for permission. I'm doing this.
Once a Kelce man's determined, there's no stopping him.
And she was already telling me to be on my best behavior because we were meeting Taylor.
This is hilarious.
I was like, Kylie, when I met you, the first day I met you, I was blacked out drunk and fell asleep at the bar. This is part of the charm. This is part of the Jason Kelce charm.
We all know how it all started. The friendship bracelets and Travis's secret admission about having a crush on Taylor Swift in his brother's podcast.
Disappointed that she doesn't talk before or after her shows because she has to save her voice for the 44 songs that she sings.
He seemed absolutely taken with Taylor's aura and also thanked her for being so gutsy. Jason has been seen repeatedly trying to gouge out details about his brother's relationship more times than we can count. He would inquire about the dates, after parties, anything to get Travis to reveal the inside story, even when Travis evaded or responded in a very vague and controlled manner without letting out too much. Jason caught on. And this isn't the first time Jason has talked about his brother's love life on camera. He has been doing it for months, but in a subtle and humorous way. Back in August, when none of us was even aware something was cooking between Taylor and Travis, it was Jason who teased Travis from the first time on his podcast by referring to one particular singer. That was when the bracelet story unfolded, but that was merely the start. He would often bring up Taylor in his conversations to dig out answers from Travis. Once, he teased Travis about his newly grown mustache and what Taylor thought about it. Travis refused to answer that at first and then expressed his delight.
We're not going to bring up Taylor Swift in this episode. But something tells me she's going to like it.
Jason seems bent on embarrassing his baby brother. Any new development in the relationship is indeed brought forth by Jason. Even when Taylor attended the first NFL game, Jason asked all the nitty-gritty details from Travis in the next podcast. Obviously, a very lovesick Travis was over the moon and had only good things to say about the love of his life.
To see how, Chiefs Kingdom was all excited that she was there, that was absolutely hysterical. And it was definitely a game I'll remember. That's for damn sure.
He seemed absolutely taken with Taylor's aura and also thanked her for being so gutsy. Jason has been seen repeatedly trying to gouge out details about his brother's relationship more times than we can count. He would inquire about the dates, after parties, anything to get Travis to reveal the inside story, even when Travis evaded or responded in a very vague and controlled manner without letting out too much. Jason caught on. Just like in one of the October podcasts, Jason asked Travis about his weekend, knowing fully well he spent the weekend with Taylor. Travis began sharing the details of their weekend getaway to the Saturday Night Live. To say that he had a blast would be an understatement. He seemed rather impressed with Taylor's personality and her ability to get along with everybody.
I just thought it was awesome how everybody in the suite had nothing but great things to say about her. The friends and family. She looked amazing. Everybody was talking about her in great light.
The way his eyes shone while mentioning Taylor was a telltale sign that he was too far gone in love. The brothers also discussed how the families reacted to the couple's shenanigans. Jason was the one who pointed out that Taylor had talked to Daddy Kelce, Ed. The Kelce brothers made fun of the awkwardness Taylor must have felt during the conversation. Not in a bad way, of course. According to them, Ed is a hard man to impress.
Dad. Like I know Dad. This is a terrifying conversation. I felt terrible for Taylor for being in there.
On the contrary, they were the least worried about their mother, Donna's view of Taylor. Apparently, Donna was the cool Kelce parent and got along with everyone. In the end, it did not matter because Taylor seemed to have made an impression on both of them. Talking of parents, Jason couldn't refrain from discussing how Travis managed to sway Taylor's father, Scott, off his feet with his big boy charm. He playfully stated that Travis made Scott switch teams. Before he was a die-hard fan of Philadelphia Eagles, but now he was a big Kansas City Chiefs supporter. It was around this time that the NFL fans started getting enraged about the immense popularity Taylor garnered whenever she joined Travis in his games. One furious NFL fan commented, "I know it's not her fault, but she needs to tell the NFL to stop putting the camera on her, like it is ruining it for the real football fans." When these speculations arose that Travis was getting distracted by Taylor Swift's popularity, and that was affecting his game in a way, Jason was the first person to come in his brother's defense. And he did not come empty-handed. He had substantial proof in the form of facts and figures.
Is at the game, you are averaging 99 yards, and when you are left with only your friends and remaining family there, you are at 46.5 yards a game.
In response, Travis blushed and brushed it off. This defense was also supplemented by a statement from Travis's teammate and dear friend Patrick Mahomes, who defended Taylor Swift, saying she is not a distraction at all. He also tried to mediate the uproar because of Travis and said, "He doesn't try to be this Travis Kelce Saturday Night Live guy. He just wants to be the guy who comes to play football every single day." As more and more things are unraveling, it seems that now the couple is planning big for Valentine's Day. And no surprise there, but our hero Jason saved the day by bringing us the news of what the love couple is hoping to do. Thanks to Jason and his attempts to force answers out of Travis, Jason cheekily put Travis on spot by saying what he planned to gift his own wife Kylie on Valentine's. On that, Travis chimed in and added he was also thinking of various gifts for his significant other.
Whether you're feeling the Valentine's Day pressure like Jason and I, or trying to figure out the right gift for a significant other, Etsy is the go-to destination for adding that special touch.
Now, that might have been a promotional thing, but we can guess with all this talk of Taylor and Travis that this Valentine's is going to be special. According to some reports, the next step in their relationship awaits them. Travis has already gone ahead and asked Scott for Taylor's hand in marriage, but an official proposal is still missing from the scene. Ever since Thanksgiving, there have been takes of a grand engagement. and we think it is time. Hopefully we can rely on Jason to give us more information on whether we can expect a proposal or not. So what do you think? Will Jason continue to drop news about his brother's love life? And if yes, then when are we finally getting the big news? The one involving wedding bells and aisles? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. If you don't want to miss out on the hottest celebrity news, make sure to subscribe to PopPlug. And if you want to know why Kylie Kelce is avoiding the Taylor Swift spotlight, watch this next video.